Welcome to the Block List Survival Chronicles. Usually we deal with scammers, ghosts, and walking red flags. But today's story is a little different. Today the enemy wasn't the date, it was a bodily betrayal. I went on a date with this bloke I met on Tinder. It was going really well until it really wasn't. Let's rewind. I matched with Gary on Tinder and we had been talking for a couple of weeks. He asked if he could take me for a meal at this nice little Indian restaurant that had recently opened, and I said that would be lovely. I made sure to research the menu beforehand because, when it comes to spice levels, I'm a 1, maybe a 2 at a push. So we're talking korma or tikka masala territory. We arranged to meet on Friday and arrived at the exact same time. He looked like his profile picture, so that was a great start. He walked over, gave me a hug and said, "You look incredible." I blushed and said, "Looking pretty good yourself." We were shown to a table for 2 and looked through the menu. Gary ordered the exact same as me, a chicken tikka masala, and we shared a lovely bottle of white wine. The conversation was great, the food was tasty, the wine flowed, and I was sitting there thinking, this is going so well. But all of a sudden my belly started to gurgle. I felt the sudden, terrifying urge to pass wind. Gary was concerned because he could clearly see my discomfort. I was sitting there panicking, thinking, oh my God, how do I tell him I'm holding in a fart? I am so scared it's going to be loud. And the smell will be so potent it'll set the smoke alarms off. Gary looked at me and asked, "Do you need some fresh air?" That made me laugh. And well, that was me done for. A very strange sound started. He looked puzzled, but the more I laughed, the more they were popping out, each just as loud as the first. And then, suddenly the smell hit. Gary looked like he had just opened the gates to hell. He started to laugh, but he was also heaving. I could literally hear someone at the table behind me coughing like they were choking on the stench. I was so embarrassed. I just kept saying, "I'm so sorry, I am so sorry." Soon after, the smell died down, and I just sat there staring at my hands in pure shame. Gary coughed, wiped his eyes and said, "I know I mentioned fresh air. That wasn't fresh, but it would definitely clear the sinuses." The rest of the evening was actually hilarious because we both just kept laughing about it. At one point he said, "Remind me never to watch Lethal Weapon with you." I burst out laughing and said, "Or National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon." I'm now sat at home reliving the entire moment in my mind. Will we see each other again? Watch this space. But he did text me saying it was a great evening, and he thanked me for the entertainment with a laughing emoji. Sometimes the survival chronicle isn't about blocking them. It's about surviving your own bodily functions. Drop a wind emoji in the comments if you've ever had a completely mortifying moment on a first date, and hit subscribe for more dating survival stories.